Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
We may never know what sparked the propane, but the resulting explosion rocked the town of Jessup and the area for miles around. The two men, 55-year-old Wilbur Main and 20-year-old Tommy Amfar, both of Jessup, were severely burned and are listed in serious condition at Schoitz Hospital. Several others were taken to hospitals in Waterloo. 74-year-old Betty Fisher is in stable condition at Allen. 20-year-old Nancy Fisher and 19-year-old Keith Wellman were treated and released. They were all in homes or apartments near the leveled buildings.
It had to happen. It's a good thing it happened when it did. If the businesses in the neighborhood had been open and people had been going about their regular daily chores, we'd have had a lot more injury.
The property damage was extensive. One rough estimate put the amount at $15 million worth. An insurance adjuster I talked to said his job was made more difficult because much of the area is off limits due to the unsafe condition of the elevator. He can't get into some of the homes that were damaged. There were two other propane trucks in the warehouse when it exploded. They were only slightly damaged and were quickly removed from the area.
The concussion shattered windows for blocks in homes and storefronts now fenced off from the rest of the city. But a church gymnasium suffered the most extensive damage, its rear wall now reduced to a pile of rubble. An 8-unit apartment complex next to the church suffered heavy damage too. The tenants moved out this afternoon. Some will stay with the American Red Cross.
We have the cots and blankets and everything ready to mobilize if necessary. And if it's fewer people, we can be of some help. We'll be glad to house them in any way we can help, whether it be a motel or moving them to Waterloo or whatever they might like.
Porro also says a Red Cross command post is available for people who need food or help. Joel Holden's home is now off limits because of cracks in the nearby co-op elevator. He was cleaning up glass this morning. Some of his windows blew out, but others crashed in.
I looked around and seen a big cloud and everything, cloud of dust and everything flying all over. I thought for a minute part of the elevator went on the backside over there. And come a little further around the corner, I could see it was frost oil here.
Cleo Youngblood was on his way to Frost Oil when the blast hit. For the last 10 years, he's made a habit of stopping here for coffee in the morning. Today, fortunately, he was 5 minutes late.
Today I wasn't there, so I was lucky. I helped pull the guy out and set him on the tire this morning, but 2 men got blown up and stuff. So I think the Lord was with me.
Think that thing's gonna go?
Police say it took less than an hour for the crack to expand almost 6 feet across the grain elevator. That led many people to believe the elevator would likely collapse. However, just after 7:30 tonight, Clem Giese, the engineer who designed the structure, gave the all-clear sign.
The engineer has done a cursory inspection of the building. It's his opinion that it can be unloaded safely. I am told by co-op officials that they intend to begin that sometime early next week.
Because of some concern over trains passing by the elevator, that traffic has now been limited. Approximately 20 homes in the immediate area have been evacuated until cleanup operations are completed and possibly until grain is emptied from the bin.
There's still some danger, of course, as long as the building is loaded. So I think Chief Good's going to keep this area cordoned off for the time being until the safe unloading is complete.
The elevator will be monitored throughout the night, and police will continue to patrol the area in order to control looting that has already taken place at businesses hit by the explosion.